Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. This is Bava playing a Pauper matchup with Dan. And we're doing a Hexproof versus Delver matchup. Dan's playing Delver, and I'm playing Hexproof. This can be a tough matchup, but we do want to be on the play. And we want to... Being on the play is actually a super huge deal for both decks in this matchup. Pretty much always against Delver. Alright, so we're going to have to get a Utopia Sprawl first. That'll give us a turn 2 Ledge Walker. Though maybe a Bogle would be better. But we definitely need to grab this. And we will take green for this one. Alright. Ledgewalker is not going to make much difference over the Bogle since Delver's got all the flying creatures anyways, so there's the Delver. There's an ethereal armor. It's interesting. Alright, so let's... Gosh, alright. Need the white mana, huh? Let's stick the other Utopia Sprawl, and let's get the Bogle. Let's hope we don't get dazed. Alright. Doing our best with the one forest. And we can expect that Delver to flip. Some sort of counter spell or other annoying thing, but it doesn't. I'm not sure which list Dan's running. I'm running Deluxeicoff's list, same as it shows up in the Pauper chat with Deluxeicoff. I, of course, am not willing to sacrifice my Bogle. And he's tapping out. That's so great, this Cloud of Fairies. No, he's not tapping out. Darn you, Cloud of Fairies. I got excited for a second. Alright, so he's got Scary Mana open. We've got some stuff going on, but we've only got one white mana. Let's tap this. Let's see if we can get him to counter a Ledgewalker. Okay. Let's throw a Bond Beetle out there. See if we can stick this armor. Now here comes the counter spell. Nope. Wow. Alright. He's in big trouble now. Yep. He needed a Spell Stutter Sprite to take care of that ethereal armor. That Quicksand's probably working against him. Even if he had a counter spell in hand, he wouldn't have been able to cast it. The Delver is flipping to a Piracy Charm. Congratulations, you can kill my Bond Beetle. I guess you can make me discard that Armadillo Cloak. That's the way that DD Fan kept using his Piracy Charms in the matchups I've had with him. I think it's a good use for them in this matchup. It's just to get me to discard. Let's see if Dan thinks of that or not. He's going to swing in for 4 in the air. If he doesn't make me discard on his turn, then I will cast that into the mana, because otherwise Well, it depends. If I draw a card, you let me draw a card. And so maybe I don't cast that. Maybe I keep this. The Abundant Growth does let us draw a card. And it could draw it a counterspell because it makes him a 6/6. It gives us a better clock on him anyway. So let's try it. Though he could Piracy Charm in response. So he should have made me discard that on his turn. Alright. Tough choices. I think I'll leave the Abundant Growth there and just keep on swinging. See if there's anything I'm worried about. If we get the Ledge Walker to kill this cloud of fairies, yeah, we'll just go like this. I was thinking if I get him down a fairy, he can't spell set or sprite the Armadillo Cloak. Okay, so he's blocking. Fine. Needs a hard counter for this now. He's got it. Counterspell. Okay. And I don't think Dan realizes that he can use that Piracy Charm to make me discard. All the better for me. I can see him even putting it on his deck there. He doesn't want it. Okay, so he's going to keep hitting me and keep providing blockers for the Bogle. We'll keep casting stuff. He'll keep countering it. Hard counters, huh? Alright, so there goes this Cloud of Fairies. Dan's down to 2 cards. He's not blocking. Which means that he probably has a Spell Stutter Sprite and he wants to keep a little bit of utility with it. So if he's not going to block with it, maybe he should attack with it. Alright, 9/9. I'm hitting for twice as much as he is, but he can block me. I need... Oh, he got it. Well, good thing I kept that forest around. Alright, so he can keep blocking me, and then he can keep hitting me. And he's tapped out, and I have mana, so now we can hit with 2 6/6s. And hopefully that'll be the difference, so a 7/7 and a 6/6. Alright. So at the best he's got me on a 3-turn clock. Unless he attacks with both guys and gets 2 blockers. Alright, he's keeping 2 blockers up. It's good for us. We'll keep that land there. It's Piracy Charm bait. It's got to block both my guys, which puts him in a pretty miserable position. What's happening here? Oh, he's returning the Spire Golem. Fair enough. It gives him a blocker again next turn. So he needs to draw a second blocker. Alright. So we got that one. He didn't get his second blocker, or it's hard to answer that, but he did get us down to 9, which was pretty good. Sideboard tech-wise, we do not have a sideboard for this matchup, really. Nothing that I want to change. I guess we could take out the Bond Beetles. And add in the Moments piece. But sometimes that +1/+1 from the Bond Beetle means that we can get some extra damage in. That's a tough choice. Lethal Sabotage only hits his Spire Golems. I think we leave the Bond Beetles in. So they're a little less mana intensive, partially because it gives us a bit of a faster clock. Alright, so we got 2 land, some ethereal armors. He's going to play first this time. See if we can stick this Glade Cover Scout with an ethereal armor on turn 2. That is our goal. We'll keep this. Mulligans to 6. Alright. It's a much tougher matchup for us with Delver on the play. Rancor is good, though. All we need is for him to tap out just once. Okay. Well, let's go for the Ledgewalker. Stuck it. I don't know if he's got Curfew in his sideboard. The Curfew does encourage us to get more creatures out. Do we see if we can stick a Rancor? You know, next turn we're going to try and stick all 3 of our enchantments at once. 2 Hexproof guys gives us pretty good protection. He looks pretty flooded. What's he got going here? Cloud of Fairies. It's a freebie. Okay. Alright, so we've got 4 mana, so we can stick a Bogle. Leave the Bogle there, really. There's the counter spell. I don't know why you can counter the first one. Alright, he's kind of in trouble now. And this is how you beat Delver, is play as many counterable spells in one turn as you can. There's a ninja. Swing! Which is fine. The Cloud Fairy's back again. There's a Gush. Right. So the Cloud of Fairies. So let's keep on swinging with this Ledgewalker. We've got First Strike and Trample. It's going to need a lot to really slow it down. We've got the Forest to draw a Piracy Charm. Let's see what we can stick here. Spell Stutter Sprite, Counterspell. Counterspell. Getting all his hard counters. Fair enough. We're going to let him keep drawing cards. It's a tough choice. I don't want to get hit by a Curfew. So I'm not sure what he can really draw that's going to save him from this guy. That puts him at a Spell Stutter Sprite range. There's another hard counter. He's getting all of his straight up counter spells. I haven't seen a single Spell Stutter Sprite. It's a little strange. We've still got there's Boomerang. Oh, jeez. Thankfully, we're not dependent on land enchantments this time. I got straight up land. Yeah. Alright. We need another good enchantment for this guy. We need it to not get countered. That's not great. So assuming he's got one Boomerang in his hand, he would bounce the Ethereal Armor. That guy would die. I'd get the Rancor back. I could enchant up the Bogle. That makes things challenging with that Boomerang. I'm glad he showed that to us. Alright, so the Rancor would give us, what, a 3-1. We could kill both his guys. The Ninja would be left. We've got nothing in our hand. That would help, really. If we wait, we're letting him draw into more counter spells. He's probably got more counter spells anyways. But since we have him at 4 life, we kill those two guys. God, I feel like that's kind of a risk. Alright. Yeah. Spell Setter Sprite on its own can counter either of those. Alright. I think we have to make him play. Sucks though. Alright, so Boomerang on the Ethereal Armor. After declaring blockers. He's only blocking with one guy? Huh. That makes things better for us. Yep. Oh no, he's still... I did my math totally wrong, but we do 2 damage to him this way. Alright. Fourth hard counter. Alright, I'll always lead with the one you want them to counter. Rancor is pretty sweet, but First Strike's going to be a little bit better. If we can just get another enchantment on the board. Okay, we can block his ninja. He's not attacking. A little bit of a standoff. He's flooded out pretty hard. And he's going to brainstorm. So standoffs often go to the control player. They got the superior card draw. We have a little bit of abundant growth filtering, but it's not even in the same league as a double brainstorm. The double brainstorm's not super exciting because he only gets 1 card deeper. Triple brainstorm. I don't think they shuffled his deck. It was just counterspells, Cloudifarious, brainstorms. He's used all 4 of his counterspells. He's reliant on his other counters now. He may have a Deprive or something else to get us with. A Ledge Walker. Alright, the question is, do I attack with an Arlid and trade with the Aberration? And I get the Ledge Walker, which can't be blocked by the Ninja anyway. Let's see if we can get the Ledge Walker to stick now. It did. Right. So if I just get 1 more enchantment on board, I can kill him. But I think with him at 2 life, we have to make this trade. It just puts the Bogle in a better position. Bogle and the Ledge Walker. Okay. There's Hardcast Ninja. Alright. Ledge Walker's still getting through. Right into a Spell Setter Sprite? Be good use for it. Make you cast it before I try to cast a creature. Aha. No spell setter sprites for you. They're hiding. Both games they've been hiding. He wants to draw some gas here. He's desperate. Maybe get another boomerang. He gets to draw a card. Or if he just got flittered out with land. One life, I got 3 creatures that can attack. I think that's probably a good game. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Hexproof gets this one. Stay tuned. Dan and I are going to do another match with the same decks to play it out. Thanks for watching. MagicGatheringStrat. This was Bava, and I was playing Hexchant against Dan, who was playing Delver.